Another difference I do see though, and that one was a good one. This one is not as good, is that people are really much more likely to go in debt nowadays. The greed has ossified. There's so many new stakeholders, new companies, new things that have to happen that ultimately trickle down to the patient having to pay for them. And you see that in a lot of cases in a lot of ways. The third thing I would say is, despite a lot of the doom and gloom that we're hearing about now, research has marched on. I mean, 99% of women who have an early detection of breast cancer are surviving and thriving. That wasn't true when I started this. So, I know there's some tough stuff in the air, but when I look at that, I still feel it's a systemic big win.
You did say something that I want to double click on. You said greed has ossified. Tell us more.
Well, the system always ran on dollars, but I think that somewhere in there was that basic idea that medicine is about healing. I mean, timey-wimey doctors made house calls, right? Things were different, there's a really, I would say, I don't know exactly when the medical industrial complex was birthed, but it is a complex now. There's just, things over things over things, layers and layers deep of bureaucracy, of business, of who's skimming off the top and how. With progress comes people jumping on to take their piece. And you see that. I mean, look, biotech is great. Device companies are great. They do wonderful things. Of course they do. But there's also the fact that things are being more and more monetized.
Thank you for watching the Patient from Hell podcast. I started this because I wish I had something like this when I was going through cancer treatment. On this show, you will find videos and stories from real patients, real survivors, clinicians, researchers, oncologists who share their learnings, life lessons, tips, and tricks to hopefully make the cancer experience just a little easier. To find more videos and stories, you can subscribe or share this with someone you think this will help. Thank you.